Man, it's been a while. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel again. This is Thomas. I am Lucky, bringing you more Patriots franchise. As you can see, another new background. I moved again. Um, Hopefully that explains the lack of videos. I don't know when this video is coming out. I've been really trying to catch up. I caught up to the wild card, or I caught up to the playoffs with Cameron, and then then I moved, and then started work. And it has just been crazy. I've got some talking points for the video, but we're just going to go back into our normal scenario. We got a press conference to open up. It's been a while since I've played. I think I've recorded last on like almost over 2 weeks ago. We're very happy with how the players battled. Something about week 1. Who deserves the most credit? Our defense. We won 36-35. They gave us opportunity to win. I think. I really don't remember. Which players got the game ball? Motherfucker, I don't remember. I'm gonna say linebackers. And if it's gonna ask us who. Oh, nice. Actually, that might not be nice, because I'm pretty sure our number 1 linebacker is Henry To'o. Scouting players, well, we can see Cameron 1. Cameron's 2-0. Good for him. You know what? Have no issue with that. We had the Packers this week, their best player being Josh Jacobs. I don't really remember too much, but I mean, early enough in the season, full pads, Jair Alexander. The plan is to throw it deep. I've been editing the playoff games, and I'll rock with throw it deep, but don't be shocked if I switch it to throwing to run inside. Antonio Gibson was a beast in the playoffs. I mean, what can I say? I'm going to knock out weekly training real quick. I'll see you at the injury report. Oh, I didn't even go over any of that stuff. Lamau. I just went on autopilot. My bad. Well, we got 2 skill points for 2 of our rookies. I don't know who the last guy is, just at a glance. Could be our last. Oh, yeah, this guy's a rookie, too, I'm pretty sure. Up to a 70 overall. I will say that these weekly trainings do take quite a while, and that's simply because some of these guys are very slow. Or like they have terrible change of direction. Like I have no idea. But obviously we had nobody injured. We're playing the Packers this week. They're missing Edgerrin Cooper and Cameron Blankenship. So they're missing their middle linebacker. That could be a problem for them. But to go over the overall roster. Oh, the Packers are right next to us. I took a long way. You got Jair Alexander, Josh Jacobs, Elton Jenkins, Jordan Love, Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, Xavier McKinney, Jaden Reed, Quay Walker, Romeo Dobbs, Xavier Howard, Christian Watson, Javon Bullard, Edgerrin Cooper, who's out, Luke Musgrave, Bryce. I'm not going to go over everybody. Obviously, I see Eric Stokes and a couple other guys that I recognize, but this is a team that I feel like we're better than. It's been a little while since I played, so I'm probably going to be rusty. Let's see, in the game. A game where we get the ball first. Never going to complain about that, but I don't know. We got a few talking points with this video that I'll begin on in a second. I'm currently just enjoying looking at the Packers stadium. I mean, definitely not a Packers fan. But I don't know. I don't know. Looking at that, I don't know. Something about that caught my eye. First run of the game is going to go to first play of the game is going to be an Antonio Gibson run for 3 yards. But I guess some of my talking points for this video. As you guys can see, I moved again. I had mentioned maybe in other videos that I was going to be starting a new job. Whatever I said, fuck you. Whatever I said, I'm pretty sure I tried to make it known that change was coming. And I know in one of my videos, I don't know why I threw that. In one of my videos, I've had the discussion saying how I haven't been enjoying video games more. Or as much. And you know what? I think I am still subscribing to that statement. I'm still enjoying Madden. I've played a little bit more College Football 25. And I've just been playing some single-player games that I've had the time. Time has been something I haven't had in a large abundance. And I can honestly say I've been happy with that. Like, just having things to do has been a lot more fulfilling for me recently. Like, whether it's just going out. Hell, fucking yesterday I went for a walk. Like, I just went outside and went for a walk for about an hour. Like, I don't know. That just little things like that have been a lot more meaningful to me recently. And I think it's because I feel like I'm growing up, if that makes sense. Like, I'm getting to that point where, like, the idea of sitting behind a screen for more than, like, 2 hours kind of, like, bothers me. Like, I don't know if that's a great thing to say in the middle of recording a YouTube video, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm in a stage where I'm becoming an adult. Or, well, I've been an adult for fucking 4 years. But it's like, I'm now entirely Nah, I can't say I'm entirely self-dependent. But I'm like 90% self-dependent. Like, get rid of my phone bill. Get rid of my phone bill, dental, and vision. Like, if I didn't have that through my parents, then I'm entirely self-dependent. Which, I mean, is good. I mean, I can say I'm accomplished. I mean, a lot of people have said they're proud, whatever. I don't 100% view it that way, but I've always just been a little different about stuff like that. Where I just, like, my standard of what I think is an achievement is higher than what most people probably would say. That's another pick, isn't it? Demario Douglas is the fucking GOAT. And I'm pretty sure he had a terrible week 1, too. If I remember correctly, Jalen Polk was probably supposed to start this game. But, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I've just been thinking a lot. Been, like, really wanting to put a lot more emphasis on, like, the good things in life. And one of my friends that I recently reconnected with told me something that actually kind of stuck with me. It's like, you know, you think the way you do, and that's great. But, like, not a lot of people just have that drive or whatever. Like, some people weren't told as a kid that they would amount to anything, or, like, or they were even told the other side of it, where you're never going to be able to do this. Whereas, and my response is like, well, I never had either of those. Like, at least in my perspective, I never really had somebody telling me I could do things. I just never have had something in my brain that told me I couldn't do something. And I know that's probably rare. And that's probably a gift from whatever you believe in. Not gonna get into that. People make that a touchy subject sometimes. But whatever you turn to in your moments of need, I believe I have a gift from that. Um, but I don't know. I've done a lot of reflecting on my life now that I'm out of college. Things I want to do, more of the person I wouldn't mind being, and been actively making the changes to make that happen. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna just be kind of a little bit of a rant, I guess. What could be my next thing I say? I've been putting a little bit more emphasis. I guess I'll pause this. If you guys have watched me for a while, you know I dabbled in investing videos, and I don't like to do those anymore. I just don't care to. And like, I'm big on all that stuff. And one thing that I've been putting a little bit of a premium on is investing in quality people around you. And like, I know it's pretty cliche, like, oh, put people around you who you want to be like, and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty cliche, in my opinion. But I kind of think it's true. And my way that I think that it's true, or have seen it in action, is through the gym. I started going back to the gym recently. I say recently, like 4 months ago. And I have a background in the gym. I played football, and then I worked out quite a bit following high school just because I wanted to keep the level of strength and like endurance that I had. But that slipped, and I've been getting back into it. And one thing that I can honestly say is, like, that whole idea of surround yourself with who you want to be like. Go to a gym, and like, I'm not saying like go get the most expensive membership so you have a trainer or whatever. Like, get like a basic gym membership. Like, that was a bad throw. I don't know why I threw that. But just go in there. Like, if you have no idea what you're doing, just like, just go mess around in some machines. Look at the picture, see what you're supposed to be doing, and go from there. Like, and it doesn't matter if you only do like 3 machines and call it a day. It's more the fact of getting you in the mindset of going. And as you, in my view, as you go more, you will find that people are willing to help you. And then you'll get to the point where once you start like really feeling comfortable, you'll see new people come in, and you're going to be willing to help them. Like, I don't know. There are times where I can honestly say I'm not just going to go up and talk to somebody at random. Like, I don't know. Call it whatever you want to call it. But like, I don't know. I'm just not one that would normally do that. And I've found that practicing moments like that at the gym have helped translate into real life. Or like outside of the gym scenarios. Like, my hometown has this event. Just call it a carnival, I guess. Or festival. And the gym there was a part of a parade and was handing out free monthly memberships. Just, obviously, there's the business side of that where you're trying to get a subscription and whatever. But following that, we saw a lot of new people come into the gym. And, like, after I had been there for a couple months, I kind of got acquainted with the regulars and would kind of just BS with them after a workout or in between sets, whatever you want to call it. And there were a lot of new people that came after that. And it was really cool to see not only just myself, but like some of the other people would also just go around like you'd see somebody trying to use a cable machine that might have been a little bit too complex for how long they had been going, and you just go help them out, like cold conversation, like you would just walk over and go help them. It's like that is something I would have never done 4 to 5 months ago. Fucking A, god damn. Like that's just something that would have never been in my mind to happen. So it's just really cool to do stuff like that. And that's allowed me to kind of push a couple more barriers, especially starting a new job, like going and trying to meet everybody I got hired with. Like normally I would say like in college I would only go talk to like a few people and then go home, or like, and then kind of build a rapport with like 2 to 3 people. But I can honestly say now with my new job, I know almost everybody I got hired on with, at least on a name basis, and like can have a slight conversation with. Obviously there's a group that there's a group of 8 of us that are a little bit more well acquainted with each other. But I don't know. So I'm kind of bringing that into the investing in people. Like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. This is all non-scripted. I'm just off the doming this. As you can tell, I'm really not paying attention to this game. I could really care less about how this goes. But yeah. 7-6 is your score at halftime. Maybe I'll try to play a little bit better. Like I said, I'm going to do run inside. I don't really know what they've been doing on offense. I haven't been paying attention, but we'll go ahead and do defend medium pass. Yeah, I don't know. I'm 22 now. I'm trying to grow up, or like really grow up. So I encourage you all to do the same. And there's nothing wrong with like the stage of still being a kid. Like don't get me wrong. Like if you're still in your, like let's say you're in high school or getting ready to graduate, like college, whatever. Like there is nothing wrong with, like you don't need to, I hate that I'm going to say this, you don't need to escape the Matrix and all that hoopla. Like obviously like there are people who like are built for that. Like they're just the higher level workers, that's what they enjoy doing. And guess what? Good for them. Like there's no problem with that. There's no right way to do life. But like you enjoy it, but I feel like there is also a time where it is time to grow up. Like there's your time to kind of, I don't want to say be a degenerate, but like there's your time to, all right, kind of do school, and I'm gonna say do nothing. Hopefully that's not too harsh, but there's your time to do school and veg behind a computer for 5 to 6 hours a day. Hell, even more. Like, but I don't know. I think for me, I just kind of got tired of that. Staying bound. If I didn't start tiptoeing, that might have been a touchdown. That's a great catch from Mario Douglas. Yeah, I mean, that's just my opinion. I might make a couple of you mad by saying that. And if I'm being honest, I'm okay with that. Like, I've always been a person where I always get told this. I come across as condescending. I don't mean to. I don't notice myself doing it. But I do truly have the best intentions when I say things. I want the best for everybody. I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to achieve what they want to achieve. But there's realities in that as well. Like, it's hard to achieve a dream when you don't have one. Or it's easy to want and then not put any real substance behind that want. Part of me kind of wants to lock in and try to win this game. And then part of me doesn't care as Javon Baker is a beast. That might be his second touchdown of the day. I don't know who got the first one. I honestly couldn't tell you. It could have been Antonio Gibson. It could have been him. I have no idea. And I will say I do apologize for more of the therapy session style video for my first video and new background, but I don't know. I guess that's kind of how I view these videos sometimes, is like, this is my opportunity to kind of just speak freely. And if you choose to listen, great. If you choose not to, you know what? I can't blame you. There's really nothing I can. I'm not gonna try to bend myself over to always provide what somebody else wants. That's been another thing I've been really putting a premium on. I've typically been a person where 10 times out of 10, like, if you've got something going on, you got the shirt off my back instantly. Like, I will bend over backwards for you. And I think recently I've been kind of retracting that a little bit. I've been really putting a premium on what you don't give, other people can't take. And while I'm not saying that, like, not helping people and whatever is like that's a good thing. Like, it's obviously good to help other people, but it's like, you also got to take yourself into consideration. Like, there's a very real idea that some of the people you're helping, or you're inadvertently hurting yourself to go see or do whatever. Like, when you look in the mirror at the end of the night, it's like, are they really standing with you? Or no? And obviously I would hope for anybody watching that they truthfully are standing with you. But there's a reality of sometimes people aren't. There are... Henry To'o, you mother... I got sucked into an offensive lineman when I tried switching. But to kind of put a T on this, prioritize yourself sometimes. It's good to help others and sacrifice what you want to do in the benefit of somebody, in somebody else's gain. It's okay to do that sometimes. But don't be afraid to say no. Like, put your foot down. Do what you want to do sometimes. Because I've lived in a world where I put others' needs before mine for so long. And breaking free from that and really trying to do what I want has been very fulfilling. And is, in my opinion, I feel like some new things have opened up to me. And there's been positive change following that. But at the end of the day, damn it. God, that's so infuriating. And of course I choked the punt. Motherfucker. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. So, yeah, it just gives you That gives you a little bit of insight on where I've been both physically and mentally. There you go. Videos will keep coming. I'll keep making the shorts and TikToks. I have fun doing those. Those are things that I'm still willing to spend time on. So, those will keep coming. Hopefully you all have been well and are continuing whatever goals you have in mind. Just don't be afraid to go take what's out there. There's a big world. Go see what it has to offer. All right, time to lock in for these last 2 minutes. We force a fumble and they recover it on the 1-yard line. That's so awesome. We're gonna send a blitz, even though blitzes never fucking work. Marte Mapu doesn't stop him in bounds. Okay. I'm gonna try focusing. I mean, I genuinely spent a good 20 minutes just talking. And that's okay. I'm not upset about it. Just an overall opportunity to reflect. Now we got a minute 49 to make a drive. This is one of the moments where it's like, man, love that I get to go up against a good defense for this. But I have no idea. I don't know who our player of the game is either. I mean, right now I'm thinking Demario Douglas. He's the only player I've really thought about. I guess Javon Baker, maybe. All right, we're up almost to the 50-yard line. Oh, I forgot they fixed the accelerated clock. Gonna have Tyquan Thornton almost splits the safety. We're gonna call our first timeout up at the 31. It would have been really nice if we didn't just kind of do whatever we just did on that play. I'm not in love with the play I just called, if I'm being honest. What do the routes look like? This is definitely a Demario Douglas route. I don't know why I threw that. What are my favorite plays? I got something in here that I like. I got 3rd and 6. A relatively big down at this point in the game, and I throw a bad ball. Well, we got no timeouts. Need to get to the sideline. Down at the 3. I saw the blitz coming. I got terrified. We have time for a run play. At least I believe we do. Clock shouldn't run out. Yep, we're able to get it. Packers still have all 3 timeouts. We make the extra point and tie the game. Not gonna lie, can't say my heart isn't racing a little bit after that. Moments like that are the part that makes video games still a little bit fun. Like, a majority of my gaming friends, like, have been really enjoying Black Ops 6. And you know what? Good for them. I'm happy for them. I truthfully am. Good for them that they're enjoying the game. For me, though, I'm just ready to leave all that stuff behind, being completely honest. Yeah, I haven't really enjoyed a shooter in a while. Probably a good, well over a year. So, yeah. I am terrified we're going to let up a massive field goal here. Good 2nd and 4. Love Madden AI. Can we please win the coin toss? I'm gonna go heads. Fuck! That's so annoying. Especially because since we switched from the medium pass, we've been getting killed. That's okay. They've got to go 72 yards to get a touchdown. I'm going to sit in the coverage I like and just try to do my best. That's all I can do. Just try to do my best. They get 5 yards on the first play of overtime. Christian Gonzalez pick 6. Oh my god. I wasn't ready for that. Oh my god. That was incredible. Hopefully I left them in enough room for the YouTube short. Let's figure out who our player of the game is. Drake May, solid day, 12 for 20, 62 to 2. Not awesome. Antonio Gibson, good day for him. 3 for 23. Demario Douglas, Javon Baker. He had sacks from Uche and whatever. I mean, I just want to watch this play again. I think Christian Gonzalez is going to be the player of the game for this, but like just watching this, that's beautiful. Like just, how can you not be happy with something like that? That's incredible. You got a Christian Gonzalez player of the game, Kyer Elam with a skill point. I know I saw him on the field a couple times. I'm not going to complain that he gets a skill point. Not at all. But we moved to 2-0 along with Cameron. And let's see what we have in store for us next week. I'm so tired of playing this team. Oh, brother. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got something. Hopefully you want to experience a change. I have no idea. A very therapeutical video for me. I promise not all the videos are going to be like this, but that was a good video for me. That's all I got for you today. Take it easy. Peace.